what did we do? Okay, so there are a couple things that happened there. We unlocked the delivery missions and we unlocked the Grand Companies. We've got a couple of, yeah, so these are Grand Companies. You can rise through the class by using the seals as a mission. You can buy things from the Quartermaster. You can hand in various stuff to the Quartermaster in exchange for seals. Yeah. This is what we're here for. My little chocobo. Private Shade, yes? A moment of your time, if you please. You wish to carry out your duties swiftly, do you not? Well then, perhaps you should get yourself a chocobo. If you're interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It's not a complex process, but it does require some paperwork. First, speak with the Quartermaster to obtain a Flame Chocobo issuance. You'll need to exchange company seals in order to do so. Once you've received your issuance, show it to Mimigun by the Gate of Nald. He'll be the one to furnish you with a bird. And Private Shade, I've been keeping a close eye on you of late. Your efforts on behalf of Ul'dah do us all proud. Yes, I understand now what the Flame General saw in you. It would not be an understatement to say that the future of our Grand Company is riding on your capable shoulders. And yet, it is also clear to me that you have only begun to tap into the depths of your potential. Your flame burns strong, but it may yet grow stronger. Yes, I would see you become a blazing inferno that reduces Aldo to pulls Ul'dah into smoldering embers. It is with such high hopes that I have made arrangements for you to receive training at the Wolves' Den, proving ground established by the Eorzean Alliance for the training of Grand Company recruits. Mayhap you are familiar with it? That look in your eye tells me you're eager to take to the road. I knew I had not misjudged you. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of Lenosha. The ferry at Moraby Dry Docks in Lower Lenosha will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Berkoya Lotastalson. I've already taken the liberty of submitting a letter of recommendation on your behalf. So that unlocks the Wolves' Den, which is a PvP zone. I always forget where this thing is located. That's all weaponry, armor. Is it material? Yeah, so you need 200. And you get 300 for doing this quest. So we're going to be jumping back here in a minute. So you kind of, at the end of the day, have two choices of how to do this. You can just, if you are over-leveled as I am, so you need to be level 30 in order to do this. But if you're over-leveled like I am, by the time you get the Chocobo instances, you can just go and unlock the Wolves' Den. That'll give you more than enough flame seals to unlock your Flame Chocobo license. Or, and what I think the game intends you to do, you can go back to the Waking Sands, and that'll give you 300 when you only need 200. So you have your options. You can also, so leveling roulettes will also give you enough seals. You can get a bunch more if you're one of the required, if you're the currently sought for class, which as a DPS I will basically never be, but healers and tanks are frequently. Welcome back, Archon. Lady Philia awaits you within. And I mean, you get the flame seals before you're sent in, but you're not allowed to not go in. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. You Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Archon. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. I clicked. Move on. This way, sirs. Sup, Biggs? Sup, Wedge? Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I'm pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts. So we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us two of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldesion?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalymo, Ida, a synopsis, if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Interesting description.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
Basically,
While
a
Ramu's
flying salad.
existence is well documented, the Sylphs do
Well,
not,
more like
or
flying
perhaps
cabbages.
cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Ha ha ha.
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Now stay away from her. She said leave it to her. Okay. So we are gonna go back to Ul'dah again. Because we have very important things to do. First, we have to make sure that he's still here. Where is the exit? Good lord. Apparently I'm lost. Oh, he's still here, and he has different friends. Well, that gear looks really bloody cool. What is it? Allagan Mask of Fending. Armor. Thought something looked like it. Nice setup. You can go around, but you can also just gotta jump on the planter to get the height. And you are what I came here for. Okay. So now we just gotta head to the right spot. And we're running. And we're running. Chocobo Keep. Want a bird issued, you say? Then I'll need to see your Flame Chocobo issuance. Right here, sir. Give me a Chocobo so I can never use it. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Where do I get... Your helmet's kinda cool, though. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your Chocobo. And... here he is. Fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. Anyone got any ideas? What do I name the bird? Bird, you there? What do I name the bird, bird? Queh! Why would I name the bird Bat? We don't name the bird the word? No. Okay. Uh. Persian. That works. Your name is Persian. And hey, Sully. Quah. It's Friday. Too late. You spoke too slow. I mean, I think I can rename it, but I don't 100% know how. I dare say he likes his name. Here's your very own Chocobo whistle. Hold on. Rename your Chocobo FF14. Can you go to Chocobo Keeper at any time to rename it? Okay. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo Rider's license, as is required by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Okay, I got a Chocobo whistle that I'm basically never going to use. I got the Chocobo license, which lets me... Okay, you can get... Ah! Oh, there is an option there. Okay. His name is Persian now. There. Adder's Nest is in Gridania. Oh. I didn't even know you could rename them, and the option's literally right there. I guess they just ignored the Chocobo Keeps so often in the text they have to say. You are the carpenter, yep. But I didn't choose you guys. Why are you bothering me? You know far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the science once more if we are to... Ah, beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? You called me here? Also, apparently, the Calamity Salvagers just sell those Chocobo masks that the Chocobo Keeps are carrying. There might be some limitations on your ability to buy it. Yeah, it's just called a Racing Chocobo Mask, and you can apparently just buy it for gold. I'll have to check that. Hail, adventurer! I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? Morning, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Nita and Papalimo. Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. Little Bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Ah, your Little Bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelves Wood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceful bunch, much to the delight of the Elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. Twin Adder of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Ramuh has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen, Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the Primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, then. Indeed. Do we strike at Ramuh, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. I feel like attacking the peaceful tribe, or attacking their god doesn't really exist unless they summon him. He doesn't have a physical form unless they summon him. So if they summon him, you kind of have a problem there. But attacking the tribes themselves seems counterproductive, because wouldn't they summon their god to protect them? Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorn Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. Yep, this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalymo.